Welcome to another episode of Lavish Anthology. If you enjoy this type of content, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder and CEO of Facebook, is one of the wealthiest men in the world today. Here's a look at how he spends his fortune. The 37-year-old internet entrepreneur is estimated to be worth $74.4 billion, according to Forbes, landing him at number 15 on the magazine's real-time billionaires rankings. Zuckerberg first became a billionaire at 23 after Facebook's 2008 IPO. The Harvard dropout currently owns about 12% of the stock of Facebook, whose parent company changed its name to Meta late last year. As for how he spends his money, Zuckerberg doesn't splurge on expensive clothing, accessories, and cars, but has dropped hundreds of millions of dollars on real estate. Over the years, he has been seen driving around in a basic Acura TSX, Honda, and Volkswagen compact cars that cost less than $30,000 each. But according to South China Morning Post, he owns at least one expensive vehicle, a $1.5 million Pagani Huayra sports car. As for his real estate needs, Zuckerberg owns a 5,000 square foot home in the Crescent Park neighborhood of Palo Alto, California, that he purchased in May 2011 for $7 million, Business Insider reported. He then spent more than $43 million buying 4 homes surrounding his Palo Alto residence, the Wall Street Journal reported, citing public records. In 2014, Zuckerberg splurged on 2 properties spanning 750 acres on Kauai Island in Hawaii. The $100 million purchase includes 2 separate parcels: the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 plantation, a 357-acre former sugarcane plantation, and Pailaya Beach, a 393-acre property with a white sand beach. 3 years later, he purchased another 89 acres on the island for more than $45 million, according to the Wall Street Journal. Zuckerberg also owns 2 adjacent private waterfront estates on Lake Tahoe: the 5,322 square foot Brushwood Estate and the Carousel Estate that sits on 3.5 acres of land. He purchased the properties for a total of $59 million in 2018. While Zuckerberg doesn't appear to travel much for pleasure, his security cost Meta tens of millions of dollars every year. Insider noted, in 2020, the company spent $23.4 million on its CEO's personal security, according to Meta's annual executive compensation report. Zuckerberg announced back in 2015 that most of his money will be going to charity. When he and his wife Priscilla Chan launched the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative at the time, Zuckerberg said that he would give away 99% of their Facebook shares through the philanthropic organization over their lifetimes. The initiative focuses on personalized learning, curing disease, connecting people, and building strong communities. In 2016, Zuckerberg and Chan announced that they will be investing $3 billion over 10 years into research that's focused on curing the world's diseases by the end of the century. They first invested $600 million in the creation of a research center called BioHub that will focus on building new tools to understand and treat disease. According to its website, the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative also contributed more than $100 million in response to COVID-19, including $11.5 million to assist Bay Area public health agencies, organizations, and school districts in emergencies and in long-term response to the pandemic, including $1.5 million to support local businesses. Here are some of the most prized possessions of the owner of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. His $186 million land in Hawaii. In 2014, Zuckerberg bought 286 hectares, 707 acres of land on the island of Kauai in Hawaii for a whopping $116 million, according to Forbes. The land includes most of Paila's Beach and 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 plantation, prompting critics to slam him for trying to colonize the island and failing to respect its history. Apparently, it didn't deter Zuckerberg, who in March of 2021 bought nearly 245 hectares, 600 acres of land on Kauai's North Shore for $53 million, reported SFGate, which included a public beach and a working cattle ranch, to add to his luxury estate nicknamed 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 Ranch. 6 months later, he bought 45 hectares, 110 acres of agricultural land for $17 million, according to The Guardian. It includes the 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞 Reservoir, which remains on the island's list of high-risk dams. Ben LaBonte, Chan Zuckerberg family office spokesperson, has defended Zuckerberg's controversial land purchases. Mark and Priscilla continue to make their homes at 𝐥𝐤𝐤 Ranch. The couple had worked closely with a number of community partners to operate a working ranch, promote conservation, produce sustainable agriculture, and protect wildlife, and look forward to expanding their efforts to include this additional property, he told Insider. His $116 million palatial mansions in California. Zuckerberg lives with his family in a luxurious home that he originally bought for $7 million in 2011 in Palo Alto, California, according to New York Post. The 5-bedroom mansion has a large garden, a saltwater pool, entertainment pavilion, fireplace, barbecue area, spa, and a robot butler with the voice of Morgan Freeman, who can adjust the room temperature and make toast. He shelled out over $50 million in total, counting renovations and his purchasing of the 4 nearby homes, which the high-profile family uses as guest house and recreational facilities. A few years later, Zuckerberg quietly spent $59 million on 2 waterfront properties on Lake Tahoe, California, reported by the Wall Street Journal. The 8-bedroom carousel estate, built back in the early 1930s, has 60 meters, 200 feet of lakefront, a rare marina-style pier designed to support a large yacht, a 2-car garage, and a guest house. The 6-bedroom brushwood estate, built in the 1960s, has 120 meters, 400 feet of lakefront, a private pier, patios, a guest house, and a garage, according to the Wall Street Journal. Zuckerberg's pair of luxury holiday homes are built on nearly 4 hectares, 10 acres of land. His $27 million security and private jets. The cost of keeping one of the richest and most powerful men in the tech world safe far outstrips his contemporaries. This absurd figure to keep Zuckerberg guarded does not include the $10 million given to him as a pre-tax allowance for his family security, as well as over $1.6 million for his personal use of his private aircraft, his $1.4 million Pagani Huayra. Since the Meta CEO is often spotted driving humble cars, such as the Honda Fit and Acura TSX, you would be surprised to know that he has a taste for expensive luxury and sports cars as well. His prized possession is a $1.4 million head-turning Pagani Huayra, a super exclusive 2-seater with butterfly-style doors and swanky exteriors, and performance at par with Lamborghinis and Ferraris. With an exclusive twin-turbo V12 engine, this beast of a car offers a whopping 800 horsepower at 5,900 RPM and a torque of 1,050 Nm from 2,000 to 5,600 RPM. And with that, we've reached the end of this video all about Mark Zuckerberg's billionaire lifestyle. If you enjoyed the video and found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this.